fancy thing.
That's what you got yesterday. Exactly. It's the same flower show.
As a maternal fetal medicine specialist, I spent my career working with complications in pregnancy. You should know that women are in danger because of Ted Cruz. He pushed the Texas abortion ban, making it illegal to give patients the care they need, even when a woman is raped or her health is at serious risk. Doctors are being threatened with life in prison, and women are being forced to flee Texas for care. Ted Cruz did this. One Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
Mama always felt I'd found my own home one day. Now that I do, I can repay her for everything she's given me. We built an addition using a home equity loan for market mortgage without refinancing or impacting our rates. Now, because of this house, our home is ours. Explore your options with an expert today. Call 1-800-4ROCKET.
But I'm just keeping. I'm looking at this.
They're checking the left hip area on the Karlaftis. Morgan appears to be okay. What a conversion that was on 3rd down and 12 by Tampa Bay. It really was. It was a great job. I saw Chris Jones, who lined up over Gedeke. He handled it pretty well. Had a little bit of help. But I had to go get that first down on 3rd and 12. Big time. Fidel takes over the Malik Herring. The two injured players as they hand to Irving. And Lucky Irving is knocked down. Flag is down. After Irving got 8.
But you know, which makes sense. It makes sense. Lions, you know the line, and by the way, let's call it what it is. That Lions defense has, I'm not going to say they've gotten better since Aiden Hudson got hurt, but they haven't missed a beat since Aiden Hudson got hurt. All right, I would love to have him. He was probably going to win.
So it's a face mask call against Tristan Wirfs, who is in the prime of his career, anchoring that left tackle spot for Tampa Bay, one of the best in the game.
Smith makes sense. The Browns are not good.
That was quick. I don't think he had the face mask.
Yeah, just
He had his hat.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's a good move for him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And based on his reaction, he knew he didn't have the face mask.
Boy, what a big penalty that is. And it's 15 yards instead of 10. 15 yards after an 8-yard run on first down.
Surprise. I think once Devontae Adams got
Race up first and 25. That is incomplete. Ryan Miller, and again a flag is down.
perspective, because it seems like a lot of
Young receiver, first year out of Furman.
He was a Charger, so it makes sense why he went back to the Chargers.
And the Cowboys get it to him in the
Cowboys are like that. I would be interested to see if the Texans make a move. Well, I think you almost have to.
For Mike Williams?
I don't think it would be a bad trade. I mean, look, is he a kind of a poor man, Stephon Diggs? I mean, Stephon Diggs ain't, I mean, I don't know that Stephon Diggs is, he's
Mike Williams downfield threat. Big body
big body dude. Right now, you could argue you already have that Nico Collins.
And Nico Collins just hit everything.
He
Downfield, short field.
But that offense has got some problems for him. That offense has some issues.
They need to trade for an O-line when they trade for him.
Well, that's the thing about them, right? That's where, you know, when you talk about a guy like Terrence Steele. Well, left guard, Kenyon Green's been a Kenyon Green for all you, and let's real quick, Kenyon Green story. Most of the time, and you've been professional athletes, like when you see a professional athlete, like you know, okay, this does exist. Sometimes, maybe like skill position guys, wide receiver, linemen you shouldn't question. I had to do a double take when I met Kenyon Green in person. Because I said to myself, like, this is the dude that went 15th in the draft. Because there was nothing about him that suggested this is a starting left guard caliber NFL football player right here. Like maybe an XFL guy, maybe a UFL down, whatever the hell they're calling that league now. But starting left guard in the National Football League, and again, this is his rookie year. I thought to myself, okay, maybe you got that dog in you that we just don't see. Maybe what you put on the tape isn't what I'm seeing from
The Dallas Mavericks were down 15-3. They went on a 10-3 run. They are now down 25-17. They've started to come alive on the offensive side of the ball, on the back of Luka and the defense starting to turn it up a little bit. But another NFL news.
I'll tell you another one that, do you think the Cleveland Browns should resign? Right? I mean, they've already got rid of Murray Cooper. And apparently they're getting a lot of interest on tight end David Njoku. However, the Browns are highly unlikely to trade him. They view him as a part of their long-term future.
What's the long-term?
Is that almost? What do you think is worse? You're part of our long-term future, or the dreaded vote of confidence? And is that kind of what this is?
I think the long-term future, because if you're David Njoku, do you even want to be part of the long-term future?
I wouldn't.
Hey, it's two to tango. I don't want to be.
Who's throwing it to me?
Hey, don't sleep on my boy James.
I don't want to, but
James, best player in the NFL.
And Jameis looked kind of weak.
Get it right.
Here's the thing about Jameis Winston, and we were reminded by that yesterday at home, is for as great as he looked against Baltimore, he looked equally as inefficient yesterday
50-50 guy.
against the Chargers.
50-50 guy.
And that's the problem with Jameis
So
Winston.
if you're the Browns, you'll take win, lose every other week. 500 versus the worst quarterback and worst team in the NFL.
Well, you'll take it right now because that's what it is. Okay, but that's obviously. But Jameis Winston isn't your long-term answer at quarterback,
Nobody's long,
right? So like you're just kind of stuck with him for now. And hey, God bless Jameis Winston.
He's getting the vibes up. The team doesn't hate each other, it seems like.
Well, but they looked bad yesterday. Like that's a game that
I would rather go down the ship with Jameis than most quarterbacks. If the ship is going to be going down, give me Jameis.
Well, but here's the thing: the funny sound bites.
No, see, I'm sure.
I get it, but it's funny when you're winning. It's not as funny when you're losing. I don't want to hear.
That's leadership.
Is it?
You might only see the one or two funny sound bites. If you listen to his post-game press conference, he sounds like he's win or loss. That's just how he's the kind of guy. So I'm saying if my team is going to suck and not be good, I'd rather have a semblance of a leader like Jameis, who I does put out funny sound bites. But he is, I think that is truly the character he is. You see him on podcasts.
I'm just saying, it's like, and it's not his fault. That's just been put in that situation. But after a while, I mean, put him in doubts.
I would love him. Right now, if we
For the first couple of weeks.
if Dak was the situation where Dak got hurt,
Yeah.
and you have Trey Lance, Cooper Rush, or Jameis, I'd give you 100%.
You just wanted for the vibe. That's all you wanted for the
We're
vibes.
not talking about his play. He's a backup.
You just wanted for the vibes. And I'm not.
It's a backup. I need good vibes. I don't need good play. Hopefully, you never do play. That's the whole point.
That's ideal. That's ideal.
We're picking backups. Give me Patrick Mahomes with my backup. I'm going off play.
Let's be serious here.
Sorry. Did I say it?
Rough. He's not playing well.
Patrick Mahomes playing like a top bottom tier quarterback. Am I allowed to say that? He is the best quarterback. But he's playing like this season.
He's been terrible this year.
I didn't
No, it's not been. It's almost a little troubling, to be honest.
He is still the best quarterback. I'm not going to deny that after he's proven that.
Well, that's what's so like freakish about him is that he can play this quarter for 3.5 quarters. The defense keeps you in it, and then it's like, all right, I guess I'll go ahead and switch and just drive down the field.
What's happening in the game? It's still 7-point game somehow.
It's exactly right. Your defense has been solid. Your offense outside, and that's the thing is that you'll have one good drive. The question you got to ask yourself in a situation like this is, what are you doing? Like Matt Nagy, what are we doing with him? Like and it's one of those situations where, for as much people lambast Eric Bieniemy, what are we doing with Eric? What are we doing with Matt Nagy?
This being an example.
I liked Eric Bieniemy, and then you saw him, and Eric Bieniemy was the quintessential of 6. You didn't realize what you had in him until he was gone. And then once he was gone, then you're kind of like, and then it's like the Commanders when they just got off. You're starting to wonder, like, all right, what's going on with this offense?
Speaking of guys gone, Niners running back Christian McCaffrey with an Achilles and calf injury was back in practice after missing the first 8 games of the season. Christian McCaffrey back on the practice field. Will this change the 49ers season, Fred? And will they now be Super Bowl contenders with Christian McCaffrey back in the fold?
I'm going to say the status quo stays the same because here's the reality. Are you confident this dude's going to stay healthy?
That's a great question.
I mean, that's the issue I have with Christian McCaffrey. Like,
We've seen that even this year, guys coming back. We saw with Puka, Cubs. We've seen guys like kind of trying to come back a little too early and kind of re-injure it, or Brandon Cook's infection. Like, it doesn't, just because the guy comes back doesn't always
mean you're going to get that guy that we all
that
know
season or their career.
We know what Christian McCaffrey's capable of, right? I mean, when he's healthy, he's one of the best, 2 or 3 best offensive players in the National Football League. But I'm with you. I don't know. It's an Achilles, right? I mean, he's got what, Achilles tendonitis? I mean, what? I don't even know what that is.
Apparently went to both legs.
He's got, and this is a guy too.
Germany.
But think about this: how many crazy workout videos have we seen of him in the offseason? Yet he continuously gets hurt time and time again, right? So it's like, well, are you working out too much? Maybe there's too much going on. I don't know. Maybe his body's just not meant to last in the National Football League. I don't know. I mean, if you're a San Francisco 49er fan, you feel good, but I would be cautiously optimistic about how. I mean, hell, you've already lost Ayuk. You can't trust Deebo Samuel. All right, he gets hurt every other game. I mean, that's the problem with this San Francisco 49er team, and we got to give our boy Will Chambers credit, because he said before the season started, this is when the run ends.
Well, speaking of letting people down, the Saints, if you missed it, fired head coach Dennis Allen after the loss of the Panthers, 2-7 start. And I don't know, especially because the social media area just lets us be so aware of what fans are saying and players. I don't know if I've ever seen such a reactionary to social media by the players after all. I mean, everybody that was associated with the Saints organization ever, it felt like, had something to tweet about this loss. Like, I can't believe we lost to the Panthers. The season's a wash. Like, don't talk about us. Like, we're this bad. Michael Thomas going on rants about how terrible Derek Carr is as a human, and that he throws medicine balls and he's terrible. Doesn't even be in the NFL. Derek Carr is asked about it in the press conference and has to give his mature response of, I hope this guy gets help. I don't know what I did to hurt this guy. I don't understand what's wrong with him.
Try a couple times. Probably what you did.
I mean, he was like, hey, he has my number. He didn't call. Like, that's.
He tried to reach out to him, is what he said.
The situation just seems really weird.
Well, you don't think that was the. I don't know that the reaction is what got him fired. I think it was.
That's not what got him fired. I'm just saying that's just crazy aftermath. Like, the Saints. Who's in a worse spot, the Saints or the Cowboys? Not from where we had them in the season, but because obviously
I would say the Saints.
People had higher aspirations for the Cowboys than the Saints, but just the season as a whole with like disarray. The Saints, Jets, or Cowboys?
That's a great question. I would slightly give an edge to the Saints only because they're $81 million under the cap, or excuse me, over the cap going into next season.
I feel like I want to say Jets just because it's New York, so it's amplified. Aaron Rodgers.
You think it's any more amplified than here in Dallas, though?
No. Well, I mean, this is New York we're talking about.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, look how much hate the Cowboys have gotten today. Like, people are I mean, there's people on, whether it's social media, ESPN, like, there's people jubilant about where the Cowboys are at right now. Like, people are preying on our downfall right now.
New Orleans named special teams coordinator Darren Rizzi as interim head coach.
What's that tell you, the fact that they didn't go with Kubiak?
That was literally my next words out of my mouth.
You with me on that?
What does that tell you? That Kubiak, who we all revered after 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, I don't know the
sports world.
The sports world lost their collective mind.
The next guy?
This guy could be the next Don McVay. All right, you beat up on the lowly Dallas. You know what it was? It was kind of the same reaction that everybody had after the Cowboys beat the Browns. And we didn't know, the Browns are maybe one of the worst teams in football. Okay? And then Derek Carr had his, moment in the sun. Couldn't Kubiak? Look at the offense. No, the Cowboys might be one of the worst defenses in football.
Yeah, I mean, you could have said New Orleans name Darren Rizzi as interim head coach. Give me 25 guesses, and guess who that is? I would not have known that was the same special teams coordinator. And that's your new head coach representing boys amongst men, or men amongst boys.
Well, I don't mind, John Harbaugh is a special teams coach. So they say that they know all, you got to know all facets of the game when you're a. As a matter of fact, when the Chiefs, when Andy Reid had some health issue, Dave Tobe, their special teams coach. I tell you what, I would bet. Well, If God forbid, if something happened to Mike McCarthy, whether they fired him, who do you think they would make the head coach? Would it be Mike Zimmer, or do you think it would be Fossil?
He said,
You think?
in Jerry world, they're gonna hire some. They're definitely hiring someone that he knows that has
I mean,
coaching
not to
experience.
hire. I mean, just saying, who would you?
Yeah, let's say they would lift up Sam in a heartbeat. I don't think that's a question. He might be the head coach. Shoot, next year. I don't know.
Oh, I'll tell you what. If you named Mike Zimmer the head coach next year, you think this fan base is upset now?
Let us know. 877-881-1053.
After the way he was unceremoniously let go and shown the door in Minnesota, and how nobody cares or likes him after he got let go, and then the way he threw everybody under the bus on his way out, and this is the guy you're gonna. Oh, by the way, this is the same guy. Where did you see that Dan Orlovsky tweet? Second, third down in the game, you got 10 guys on the field, and that's the NBA After Dark. What do you got?
We're doing a little bit of fair foul, NBA edition. Should the Bucks blow it all up? Is Giannis and Dame going to work, give Fred and Blake's answer?
I love it. Real quick, before we go. Name, I want it from both of you. Name me a team that makes a surprise move tomorrow, not named the Cowboys.
I don't know. I didn't know you were going to throw that on.
I know, I didn't think about it. I just did it.
I'll give you the answer on the break. Next on the Fan After Dark.
It's getting glamorous. Starford and Chula, A-list leading men. Stars so bright, I got the... No, I can't see a thing.
Josh Hayes was able to get up, get over to the sideline, grab a snack, grab a back of his leg, and grab a beverage and a snack after he's been tended to the field. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Got a cramp in a granola bar. Thunderbird takes over, and right now it's Kareem Hunt taking over. He's carried the ball 6 times on this possession for 43 yards. So they are riding number 29 in his second stint with the Kansas City Chiefs. And by the way, he's taking over for the injured Isaiah Pacheco, who broke his leg in week 2 against Cincinnati. They're in their 6th game without him, but he may be back by the end of the month. 2nd and 2. Back to Hunt. First down. First and goal. You got Josh Hayes who's going in the locker room. But Kareem Hunt, you think about him early in his career in Kansas City. I mean, this guy would rattle off 40, 50, 60-yard runs.
I'm here with Cletus McFarland in your 1960s.
Coming into this game was 13 yards. He had a 15-yard run just a moment ago, but they haven't had the big plays. But the good thing with Kareem Hunt, he doesn't have the negative plays either, so he consistently gets about 4 or 5 yards a carry typically. Hopkins not out there. Handoff is to Hardman, and he's wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage by Diaby. And a loss of 2 with 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And when we start the fourth, it'll be 2nd down and goal. Buccaneers leading by 7. They've lost 3 of their last 4. Chiefs undefeated at 7-0. 7-point game. Visiting team on top. To the fourth we go.
Moe, I could really use your help.
This is serious.
Is something distracting you?
The ancestors are calling on us for a reason to break the curse
And reconnect our people across the entire ocean.
You want to get through it? You just gotta cheat on it. Try it. So serious. Disney's Moana 2. Rated PG. Only in theaters.
Check out Mahomes scrambling into T-Mobile to get the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Cuz holding up like a baby line. Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
Did you know Once upon a time, refrigerator pouches, a phone vent, and pasta in the fridge? I did. They use pineapples, bananas. Oh, don't forget dragon fruit. And spinach. You're really good at that. It's got sugar
Let's try Once Upon a Farm. They won't stop talking about all the goodness we put inside.
Brisket is back at Chipotle. Seasoned, smoked, seared, spiced, sauced, bold, and guaved. It's a whole new kind of brisket done the Chipotle way.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. Because it's the things you make that show that you're made of. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Become the mark of a fighter.
Some of the all-time greats. This guy spectacular. Superhuman.
Penguins Capitals, Friday at 7:30 on ESPN Plus.
We start the fourth quarter. Second down and goal for Kansas City, down 7. Kelsey. Short game. Third down.
Yeah, you always kind of got to be ready for that one. We've seen it a lot. Once they get down here in the red zone where they got Kelsey, he's going to act like he's blocking. You see him right here. And then he'll pivot right around and Mahomes puts it on him. And they played that pretty well. There's no doubt that Tampa Bay practice was prepared for the play. And one thing to be prepared, you've still got to make the play, and they do. A big third down here.
Hopkins back in there. They're down and goal. Mahomes out to his right. Flips. Touchdown. B-Ride. And Mahomes not able to get right up. He was close to the line of scrimmage when he flipped that ball to B-Ride. And not a good sight.
No, and Joe, there's no contact on the play either. So you're going to see as he turns it loose, he doesn't get hit. And immediately, something gave. Right there. You see that? It was awkward. That left hip. And I don't want to speculate, but he did come down hard on that jarring right there on that left leg.
He was on the injury report this week with a left ankle sprain that he suffered last week in Las Vegas, and he needs help to get across the field. So we will get word to you whenever we get it. There's that awkward step. He was definitely not all the way across the line of scrimmage. The touchdown will stand with the extra point to come. The backup quarterback for Kansas City is Carson Wentz.
We talked to Andy Reid about Carson Wentz. I did ask him how many reps does he get during the week in practice. Most backups do not. Some do. But in Kansas City, the backup doesn't get any work with the first unit. He runs only scout team. At least it's good that he was getting help, getting off, and now to see him walking, at least that's a better sign.
It was his second third down touchdown pass of the game, but there's an extra point happening, but I feel like everybody's attention is on the Chiefs sideline right now as they look at Mahomes on the table. Tie game. B-Ryan gets his first touchdown catch of the season. The awkward step, the floating pass, and a tie game.
It's big, it's back, and it's only $6.
Get the big box y'all love today. And this holiday season, you can order a Cajun-style turkey at your local Popeyes.
Week 10 kicks off with Thursday Night Football starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
ABC Election Night.
We will soon be a great nation again.
Who will be your next president? Election Night. This is where America turns for answers. ABC Election Night Live.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you can watch every game every Sunday for the rest of the regular season, all in one place. So sign up now while the season's heating up and prices are cooling down. New tonight.
I don't know if you guys know about this, but we have an election coming up. I feel pretty relaxed about it. I really would enjoy it.
With World Series MVP Freddie Freeman, Allison Janney, and the legendary Stevie Nicks. New Kimmel tonight on ABC.
As governor, my job is to keep Texas, Texas. And Colin Allred just isn't Texas. Allred supports open border policies. He supports boys competing in girls' sports. And he wants to use your tax dollars to pay for sex changes in the military. Colin Allred pushed an extreme agenda in Congress. But let's keep Texas, Texas, and keep Colin Allred out of the Senate.
Truth and Courage PAC is responsible for the content of this.
I hope I don't give off like this VIP persona, but Sewell has kind of messed with my head in that way to kind of make me feel like I'm a VIP when it comes to cars. My husband will joke, he's like, "You're obsessed with your car." I'm like, I am. I'm not a car person, but I'm obsessed with my car because of Sewell. I will always drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at Sewell Cadillac.
Well, did you expect to see this? Patrick Mahomes out of the medical tent just jogged down the sideline, and this crowd went crazy.
Now, he went from getting helped off the field to walking on his own to jogging. I think we're going to see him before this thing's over.
Now to the 30, the ball will come in a tie game. Here's what he did. Everybody was watching in this sold-out stadium. As we had other cameras on number 11, Carson Wentz, who told us when you did ask Andy said, "I don't know what other people think, but I really like him. And he thinks that he'd be good in this offense." He didn't want to see him.
I don't think he's going to. Carson just asked him, "Hey, you okay?" And it looked like Patrick told him, "Yeah, I'm good."
Sean up the middle, able to get 3. Let's go down to Lisa.
Yeah, Joe, the Chiefs medical staff just gave me a thumbs up, said it is an ankle injury, and they said that they told me that Patrick will be going back into this game.
So good news for the Chiefs in this tie game. 2nd down and 7 for Tampa Bay. Mayfield over the middle. That ball split right through the hands of Otten. It's 3rd down and 7. I mentioned Patrick Mahomes rolling his left ankle late in the 2nd quarter. In the Raiders game last week, Patrick did not miss a snap. Fully participated in practice during the week, but he was on the report. The injury report, and tonight had this awkward step on the touchdown flip to Ryan. Meanwhile, it's 3rd down for Tampa Bay, 3rd and 7. Baker looking for somewhere to go, and he's going to try to pick it up with his legs, and he won't get there. Cook was in on the stop, along with Chris Roland Wallace, a gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Well, Chris Jones, even with the double team on him, he's able to at least get the pressure inside that forces Baker then out of the pocket. And I'll tell you, Baker Mayfield loved the fact that he knew where the first down marker was and did everything he could
was nearly blocked. And Hardman hauls in the fair catch. Leo Chanel came awfully close to blocking that. And it's a quick 3-and-out for Tampa Bay. After the tying touchdown by the Chiefs, NFL Votes, a league-wide nonpartisan initiative that supports and encourages civic engagement among the entire NFL family. For more information on NFL Votes, to make your voter game plan for tomorrow's election, visit NFL.com/vote.
To the inconsiderate monster who has been stealing my pudding, I hope your conscience eats at you as you have eaten my pudding. Bring my pudding back. I wish you the worst. There.
Beautiful words. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sick of these billionaires always getting the tax breaks while working people get screwed. Trump is a reverse Robin Hood. He wants to steal from the working man like myself and give it to the rich. Kamala has a plan to end price gouging and make life more affordable for working people because she fights for us. I'm Stephen. I'm not rich as hell, and I'm voting for Kamala Harris.
FFPAC is responsible for content of this app.
Rated mature. The nature of our enemy is unclear now, but he wants him to let it protect us.
Unlock the Vault Edition today.
On Chewy, save up to 40% on holiday gifts for your pet. Like their favorite treats, toys, and food. The best presents at the best prices for the best pets. For low prices, for holidays with pets, there's Chewy.
Hi, you might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. Love it. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. Sweet, right? And when we travel, we get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. I can get used to this. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet?
Mahomes is good to go. That 3-and-out by Tampa Bay took just 91 seconds off the clock. Handoff is to Hunt. And Kareem, who had 7 carries for 47 yards on that previous possession. The Chiefs having only 28 rush yards before it, except 3.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot prior to that last possession on the ground, but they got him going a little bit, and you expect to see more of him, and Tampa Bay expected that as well on that first down. They went 5 across. The defensive front trying to slow him down and held him to at least 3 yards.
Kelsey makes the catch. They're down coming up. Patrick Mahomes tonight. Hopkins for 35. Led this in the back of the end zone. His first touchdown as a Kansas City Chief in his first home game as a Kansas City Chief. The injury to the ankle. Him coming out of the medical tent. And number 15 back out there for a 3rd and 2. It's now 9 for 9, throwing it on 3rd down as he finds Kelsey, who is wide open for 7 and a first down.
That's such a good job by Patrick Mahomes, just as he came out of that tent with his cape on because he starts to attack the line of scrimmage, and he immediately just knows where Kelsey is. He's got such a great understanding of this offense, knowing exactly where he needs to get the ball to pick up the first down, keep the chains moving, and you just see it over and over and over, watching him play.
Here's Hunt. Nice carry on first down, and the Chiefs this season have been a lot of first down runs, more than they have been with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes guiding this offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've run the ball more than any team that Andy Reid has coached coming into this game. They were 10th. They were running it almost 50% of the time. And, we talked about it. This offense has really kind of evolved and isn't anything what we thought coming into the game or coming into the season. They brought in, of course, Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, and Rashi Rice. They brought big play back in the offense.
The injury to Pacheco, they had to bring Kareem Hunt back. He gains 3, 3rd and 1 coming.
It's another reason why they drafted Xavier Worthy with his speed, just unbelievable speed that he has to. They really have not had the big play in their offense since Tyreek Hill left and went to the Dolphins, and they did some things. Brett Veach, the general manager, in order to get those types of players with that kind of speed back in this offense, but then with all the injuries that they've had to go back to normal ball control style.
Inside handoff is to Carson Steele. And right now, they're going to mark him short of first down yardage. That's going to bring up 4th. So it is 4th down for Kansas City in this tie game.
We talked about it coming into this game, Joe, that we called the game when Patrick Mahomes got hurt on the quarterback sneak, and Kansas City has never run a quarterback sneak with Patrick Mahomes since that injury several years ago. I wouldn't expect it here either.
Here's Hunt. First down. They run it with an interior of this offensive line, and their center guard combination as good as there is.
Yeah, those 3 guys, left guard, center, right guard, they're the best trio in football. All 3 of them are playing at the top of their profession at those positions, and they get some good movement. Hunt picks up the first down.
Hunt comes out, Carson Steele comes in. They fake it to him, Hartman out on the edge, got a block. Out of bounds inside the 40. Good block by DeAndre Hopkins.
He's kind of doing it all, isn't he? Been a little quieter here in the second half, but he doesn't have to do a lot. Just get out there and let McCole Hartman kind of work off of you.
Looked like Tampa Bay came across early, but will great C.J. Brewer, who had 2 sacks last week, jumped across.
Yeah, I saw what you saw. You see it right there in the middle.
Right over the center, Humphrey. C.J. Brewer gives a 3-5 to Kansas City. It's 1st and 5. Back to Hunt and met at the line of scrimmage as Colston makes that play. No gain.
Boy, Colston gets that push, and that's this guy. He's been doing it a long time. 12th year in the league. The same team. You just don't see it that much for a rotational defensive tackle, but you see what Kansas City's trying to do. If they can run the ball, take time off the clock, march it down the field, come away with a touchdown, leave very little time on the clock left for Tampa.
2nd down and 5. Left-handed throw by Mahomes just to get rid of it and avoid the sack. With Brewer bearing down on him. just like you used to do it. It would have fallen out of my hand. You know, I mean, not that that was pretty, but I couldn't do anything that good, I'll promise you. So now 3rd down and 5. Right-handed, he throws it straight to Watson. 1st down, Kansas City. Watson right here, number 84, and Kelsey attracts so much attention. Levante David takes him, and when he does, you see that the middle of the field just open up. Watson, just nobody there picking him up at all. Back to Hunt, right up the gut, 1st and goal. We saw this earlier. Trey Smith, the right guard. You see him pull. He leads the way. Just a really good job right in the teeth of that defense, hitting it. And Kareem Hunt, he's gotten going here the last 2 possessions for Kansas City. Back to Hunt. Got half a yard. Vita Vea was in there, was not alone. 2nd and goal. See Vea huffing and puffing, 6'4", 347 in his 7th year. And as you said, an athletic big man who had a couple of early sacks in this game. He's got 8 tackles on the night. Came into this game leading the team in tackles for losses. Another big night tonight. 2nd and goal. Steve. Down at the 5. This is a stat that's kind of hard to believe. In his career, including the playoffs, Mahomes has never thrown a pass touchdown in the 4th quarter of a tie game. We are tied 17-17. We're in the 4th quarter, and there's under 5 to go. Is that throwing a pass touchdown or throwing a touchdown? Touchdown. How does that work? He's going to get an opportunity here. Hopkins at the bottom. His way. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Josh Hayes, who had left with cramps earlier, locked up with DeAndre Hopkins, and Hopkins has got his 2nd of the night. That's asking a lot from Josh Hayes. Josh played his first defensive snaps last week, and you see that you get a veteran guy like DeAndre Hopkins coming off the line of scrimmage, and to be able to get Josh Hayes moving the way that he does just opens up the gate for the slant route. That was a mismatch. Mahomes with 3 touchdown passes tonight, all coming on 3rd down. 2 to Hopkins. The ankle is good enough. Hopkins is a big addition, and the Chiefs on top by 7.
Lowe's knows this is the season of going all out. Swoon up, you get more for less than I thought. And if you find a lower price on the same item, we'll match it. So it's easy to get more holidays for the holidays. Lowe's knows how to help your holiday.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold. NyQuil Vapor Cool? It's NyQuil, plus a rush of its vapors.
NyQuil Vapor Cool, the vaporizing nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, best sleep with a cold medicine. This holiday with a Ring Video Doorbell.
You got one of those too? Those batteries? You got one of those batteries too?
And with Ring cameras, capture all the holiday magic. With Ring, you're always home for the holidays.
You got those mags in there?
Yeah.
More than switch?
You're right, folks. No
It's crazy. Is this a dream? No, Luke. This is more like commercial.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome. You can get it when you trade in any phone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're saying this right.
Switch to Verizon and get the new iPhone 16 Pro and get a new iPad and Apple One all on us. That's over $1,600 in value. Only on Verizon.
At Domino's, we're all about cheesy. So you know we had to make our new 5-cheese mac and cheese the crave-worthiest, cheesiest pasta possible. Just like all of our mouth-watering oven-baked pastas. But try one for yourself, including our new 5-cheese mac and cheese next time you order at Domino's.
Seeing you here tonight just opens my heart up again.
Welcome to the Golden Bachelorette with Tom.
To meet with you is a turning point in my life.
Here's a look at that touchdown. Just asking a lot from the second-year player, Josh Hayes, to try to guard a future Hall of Famer right there. And you got to go hard inside to try to take that away. And, really wasn't all that much of a move by DeAndre Hopkins. But what a night. What a night he has had. And I think when you look at this game, Joe, the difference really for Kansas City, they have just absolutely dominated third downs. And Patrick Mahomes has been on fire. 11 for 11 on third downs, 150-plus yards, 3 touchdowns. They've converted almost 75%. And that's really been the difference. They've gotten them to third and long enough times, but they just haven't been able to get off the field when they have. Let's check in with our village.
Well, Joe, we've had steady rain for almost all of this fourth quarter, and it has gotten really slick down here. The Bucs on this side really giving these towels overtime, trying to do everything they can to keep themselves dry. Baker Mayfield trying to keep his hands dry and warm, even though he did tell those he prefers to play in the rain over the wind.
Wind is down, rain is up. 4:17 to go. Down by 7.
Everything smack at the bottom.
Irving for the right side. The Vikings to
Still say it, though, Joe. You come into this game if you're Tampa Bay, and I know that it's been a struggle here over the last several weeks, but to be on the road playing against the defending world champions with just under 4 minutes to play in a one-possession game, I don't know that you can ask for a whole lot more.
how can they get it down the field and into the end zone? 2nd and 8. All 3 timeouts. Just under 3.5.
That's pretty fun.
Extra men on the rush. Mayfield.
Yeah, you got to clean that. You clean it.
Jones is in there. Bolton was in there. And a loss of 7 on the sack. But
That's
Chris
the
Jones, he
voice
just
from
picks up.
you run out.
So
Next thing
many
you know, you watch the voice from
and
you
the
can
intention here. And
when
Chris
he's like
Jones
a,
is right there. So you got
I don't know where
2
he's cleaning
guys
it.
that are going to work to him.
Maybe just
And then
surface
that
to clean
opens
it
it
and
up. So
then
Bucky Irving, he's
like
trying to pick
a
up
table
trouble.
or
Another
something.
free runner.
Yeah. We even sometimes
Just too much to handle. Second Kansas City sack of the night. 3rd down and 16.
sometimes you just break it in too because it locks on the multi-pack.
Incomplete for Ryan Miller. And now it is being 4th down and 16. 2:49 to go. Plus the 2-minute warning, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are compelled to punt the football.
Oh, you should put one
Yeah,
back
but
in there.
Baker Mayfield, he's just hoping that Ryan Miller will throttle down right there and not keep coming to the middle. He feels Jamar, number 27. He knows that Connor's there and he's going to make a play on Miller. And he's hoping Miller, that's just some of the inexperience that Miller has, not having had opportunities to play much. Because that Baker had the right idea. Not a pretty punt. Flag flies.
That's pretty good.
Chase
So,
outside the 40.
that's not bad.
They needed 16 yards on 3rd down and 16, and Mayfield has been able to complete 2 passes to wide receivers tonight. Yeah, that's
they're shorthanded. I mean, just about everything in the league is right now, for that matter, with all the injuries that have happened. But yet, you've got to believe if that's Mike Evans or Chris Godwin, they make that play. That moves it back inside the 35, back in 30 seconds after a word from Nationwide.
Yeah, preference.
Did you know Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company? They're one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than quarterback Peyton Manning. I'm also Peyton Manning.
It's lovely, Peyton.
Did you say Peyton or Peyton? Peyton.
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 Great work.
Thank you. For your insurance and financial needs, Peyton, Nationwide is on your side.
Last two Kansas City drives have gone 12 plays for 70 yards, 15 plays for 78, 11 first downs along the way, and basically 15 minutes off the clock. Three timeouts remaining for Tampa Bay, and they will use one now. As Kareem Hunt picked up one. We'll give you a game recap brought to you by State Farm, and we'll watch the last drive, which put Kansas City on top again by 7. The ovation after the injury, the previous possession comes back out and has just been deadly all night on third down. Here's a 3rd-and-5 conversion. And then on third down again, the touchdown to DeAndre Hopkins.
I think when you're playing Kansas City, one, you don't want to give up big plays. Two, you want to get them to third down. And Tampa's done a good job in both areas. I mean, they've given up a couple of
What did y'all use the Auburn? Weapon? Yeah, I'm sure. What kind was that? Like that,
Kansas City's converted 11 of them.
you can shoot pop like this, like 53 out here.
Loss on the play. It's Anthony
What is
Nelson
those?
made the stop and a loss of
These
1.
are 53.
This is 2 plays.
The one in your mag, 2 or 2 to 3. The one in your magazine.
After handing off to Kareem Hunt. And now Patrick and they just stepped awkwardly on that right foot. It'll be 3rd down and long with 1 timeout now remaining for the Buccaneers after they just took their 2nd. And we welcome you inside the broadcast booth, about to watch 3rd down and long. And first down here would go a long way, but man, they need a stop.
Well, that's right. I mean, they got him to 3rd down. It's 3rd and long, and that's been the story of this game as to, why Kansas City has the lead. Can they make a stop here on 3rd and 11 to give them one more opportunity?
Pressure off the edge. Dropped, which obviously stops the clock as Beeline couldn't make the catch. And there is plenty of time now. 2:24. A timeout, and it's 4th down.
And,
A lot of time. So this was a pretty good call because you get the ball to Pirine, easy completion, keep the clock running. You pick up the first down, or if not, you're at least able to run it down if they don't burn one of their remaining timeout. Instead, the clock stops and they get to keep it and get the ball.
Whenever we get a chance to go clean it, it's kind of steady.
Lots to talk about for each team. We've got Kansas City running away with the AFC West. They beat the Chargers earlier in Los Angeles. They sit at 7-2 in the division. On the other side, you've got Tampa Bay having lost 3 out of 4. They're 1-2 in the division. They've lost both games to Atlanta, 2 winnable games with losses. And the Falcons are 4-0 in the division, and we are seeing Kirk Cousins get better, healthier, and settled in more week after week after week. Atlanta's going to be a force in the NFC.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you, John. And what we're seeing of Kirk Cousins, and
keep the play alive. Flag flies as White. The catch and run across the 35, but this may be coming back. Chris Jones with pressure. Here's the call. It's a hold against Tampa Bay. Well, we've shown Chris Jones a number of times tonight, and typically when we've shown him, he's got two people that are trying to block, and this time Ben Bredesen, he's not getting any help, and Chris Jones beats him to the inside, and that's what generally happens. You get out of position, you start grabbing, and Bredesen gets called.
He's much better to go back. Doesn't look big.
Doesn't look stunning.
And a much needed completion.
Yeah, that looks fat, right?
Yeah.
First and
Earlier.
16.
What's up with that? Up here in the middle.
Here in Kansas City. Last help the Tampa Bay Bucks down by 7 with the ball. Second down when we come back.
What makes America great? When we're down, we rise. We fix the broken. We heal the hurt. We rescue the lost. There's no challenge too big for the American spirit. Today, our border, our economy, and our safety are crumbling. After 4 years, Kamala Harris made us less secure, releasing millions of illegal immigrants into our towns. We're less safe. Violent crime is rising.
Oh, I see. I think you have this on backwards.
I didn't take that thing off there, so I got it back.
Okay. Batteries too. And this is just a AAA though.
Is there a light on that?
On this?
Yeah, what is that?
This is just the optics. The red dot.
Oh, okay.
What kind of battery is this? Whatever it is, it needs one.
You see the big audit? And it kind of.
CR 1/3N.
/3?
Yeah. I've literally never seen this kind of battery. They pop up. Looks like this.
Mm-hmm. CR1/3, yeah. Look over. 10 pack. 10 pack. Get two Duracells for $9.99. I can get 10 of this other one for $14.99.
Oh wow.
That. Did it slide easier?
It's gonna need a little bit.
Okay.
Get in there. Sure, you can just hold on to this.
What's that?
Chest right here. Just take it.
Oh yeah. What's in that pocket, the far left pocket?
This?
Yeah.
Just a tourniquet.
Oh, dang.
In
Yeah.
case you need it. Yeah. Yeah, this is like my oh shit bag.
What is it?
Like my oh shit bag. Like something happened. Oh shit, we gotta.
Oh.
Yeah. Put this in here. Little get in stick.
Which one? Oh,
Get it.
like a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me in. I'm coming in anyways.
Who is it? Oh, come on.
Boys only.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw me.
What? No, I just turned it on right now.
Oh,
Come to the handy.
mm.
Come to the
You're in
handy.
the backyard. That's so cool.
Mhm.
Oh, you just have a boyfriend. Just holler at me if I don't hear the voice. I'll be downstairs.
What you doing?
Getting some ice cream. Maybe TikTok. Maybe. Mm.
Like for real?
Yeah.
Like it'll do it?
It'll make a spark, yeah. Let me show you.
Oh, I see. Wait, what's that? Oh, something came off. Something came off on the bag. What's it? That's just a piece of that.
Oh, it's just a little piece.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's crazy. Wow.
I got it all here, man.
Wow. That's a nightstick.
Yeah. I got the lights. What's that got here? Got a little blade to put on my bill if I need to.
At the barbershop up there, the dude, the other guy, so it was Ed, the white dude, and then the other guy in the corner back there. Like he's in the other shop.
Oh yeah.
You know, making like bug out bags.
Yeah.
And they come into this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Every time I talk to him, you got your bag ready yet? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, man, you better hurry up, man, because you're gonna need it one day,
Yeah.
man. You don't need to try to get ready. All right, bro. I'm gonna get up on if I need it, man. What's the list again for what all I need?
Yeah.
I sent it to you. Is that Emily?
That's gauze.
Oh, okay.
Bandages. Got some chest seal. Another chest seal.
Chest feel like what it sounds like?
Yeah, if you get like shot, it's usually like if you get shot through the lung.
Second chest wound?
Yeah, you get a second chest wound, tension pneumothorax, and you